Hey-ho, neighborinos! It's Keith Bird with yet another exciting addition to Cyber4 Civilians 101. This week, your ruggedly handsome cybersecurity pal is going to give a little update to my recent talk on AV on your phone. Previously, I talked about my thought process on this issue and how I ended up using Intercept X from Sophos. I mean, it's free, and Sophos is a reputable company, and it's been working fine so far. But I'm always got my ear to the ground on security products, and I got alerted to this article entitled AV Comparatives Releases Results of 2020 Android Security Test. Basically, this independent security testing lab took 9 of the most popular mobile AV apps and ran objective tests on them. For example, they ran thousands of malicious apps over them to see how many they detected correctly, and also how many false positives they got with legitimate apps. Other tests included alerting you if you're about to go onto a malicious website on your phone browser, and does it provide anti-theft protection? And they addressed the possible downside I mentioned last time. Does it drain your phone battery? Okay, I need to say up front that the app I was using was not on the list. So I went through their list to see their conclusions. You can read the article or the full report from the video notes below. But here's the gist of their findings. Number 1, they strongly conclude that Google's protection is not enough. You need a third-party security app on your phone. Number 2, if you use any of the apps listed in the report, you don't need to worry about it draining your battery. None of them drain your battery in any noticeable way. Number 3, there are plenty of free options where they offer a free version that does app scanning, and they offer a paid version that has more bells and whistles. But the only thing I really care about is app scanning, so I'm good. All of the apps in the report did fine on scanning apps. Now, I need to issue a personal warning on this report, though. I have a problem which they didn't discuss in the report. It was not addressed there, and it's something you need to know. It's kind of disturbing to me, quite frankly, that in this report they're treating all of the apps on that list as if they're equally legitimate. They're not. Avast and AVG, which is owned by Avast, have been caught spying on their users, collecting data which is not necessary for doing their job. I've got links in the video notes below, but here's the upshot. Do not use Avast or AVG for anything. Anyway, after reviewing them, I decided to switch to Avira. I installed it on my phone, and we'll see how it works. If I have any further issues or updates on this, I'll let you know. Anyway, I'll let me get to the official main topic for this week, something that's near and dear to my heart. I'm here to protect those most vulnerable, non-techies in an increasingly dangerous digital world. I started out doing live presentations on cybersecurity for seniors because seniors tend to be especially vulnerable to bad guys. However, there's another group that, if possible, needs even more protection than seniors: children. It's not really my emphasis, but when I heard about this, I had to share this with everyone out there. The ITU is the United Nations Specialized Agency for Information and Communication Technologies. It's a non-political organization, and it's put out a new publication, the Child Online Protection Guidelines. It's an online document that gives a ton of good material for parents and educators so that they know how to teach children to be safe online. It gives great tips on how to approach your children and discuss this stuff in an appropriate and sensitive way. Now, I do have to issue a slight disclaimer. I have not personally read every single word in the report. However, everything that I've read so far is fantastic. If your child is old enough to get online, or if you're a teacher of children old enough to get online, I highly recommend you give this a look. Like always, the link is in the video notes below. And, well, that's it for this week. If you want to be notified when I put a new video out, click the subscribe button below. Thanks so much for watching, and God bless.